In a quiet village surrounded by green hills and deep forests, there lived an old woodcutter named Elias. For more than 40 years, Elias had earned his living by cutting trees and selling firewood. His hands were rough, his back was bent, and his hair had turned completely white. People in the village often felt sorry for him. "You are too old to work," they said. "Rest now, let the young men do this job." But Elias always smiled and replied, "As long as I can lift my axe, I can work." Every morning before sunrise, Elias walked slowly into the forest with his old axe. He no longer cut many trees like before. Sometimes he could cut only one small tree in an entire day. Yet he never complained. One day, a young woodcutter named Ryan came to the village. Ryan was strong, fast, and full of confidence. He laughed when he saw Elias struggling with his axe. "Old man," Ryan said proudly, "I can cut 10 trees while you cut just one. Why do you still work so hard?" Elias looked at him calmly and said, "Because I am not cutting trees to compete with others. I am cutting trees to stay alive in spirit." Ryan did not understand and walked away. A few days later, a terrible storm hit the village. Strong winds destroyed many houses. Trees fell everywhere, blocking roads and destroying fields. The villagers were helpless. When the storm ended, everyone ran into the forest to collect wood and rebuild their homes. But most of the strong young men were injured or exhausted. Only Elias walked into the forest quietly. The villagers were surprised. "How can this old man help us now?" they whispered. But Elias knew the forest better than anyone. He knew which trees were safe, which ones were already weak, and where fallen trees could be cut easily. With patience and wisdom, he began cutting and organizing wood. Slowly, others followed him. He guided them calmly, showing them how to work safely. Within days, the village had enough wood to rebuild. Ryan watched all this silently. His strength was gone, but Elias still stood strong. Finally, Ryan approached Elias and said, "I was wrong. I thought strength was everything." Elias smiled and replied, "Strength fades, speed fades, but discipline, experience, and consistency, these stay." That day, the villagers no longer saw Elias as a weak old man. They saw him as a teacher. Before the winter arrived, Elias cut one final tree. He planted 2 small saplings in its place. He looked at the forest and whispered, "I took what I needed, and I gave back." Moral of the story: never underestimate yourself because of age or failure. True power comes from patience, experience, and never giving up.